to me right now, right? Because we're doing all this. Yeah. Now that's the second one. I'll remind you to tune it back when you.
Check, 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 check. Write me a check.
Just play through our songs. Two, one, two, three.
What I'm going to say. Now, am I on? Is this it? Hey, happy Easter. Welcome to Unity of Flagstaff. Thank you to all of you out there in YouTube land. We appreciate you. You know everything you want to know about the ministry, you can go out there to our website, www.unityofflagstaff.org. Yep, there's a donate button there. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thank you very much. Today, we are talking about live into the light. Happy Easter, my friends. Welcome. All right.
I was checking.
It's my clicker. There you go.
Holy smokes, look who the hell's here!
He's the shy one in the room. I think Armand, I think we need to get this party started. What do you think? Good morning. Good morning. That's not in the right place. Okay. Hey, how are you guys? Welcome. Happy Easter. Wow. Okay. Hello. Say hello. Hello. Hey, Emerson. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. Hey, Sally. Hey, Tom. I feel like I'm on, what was that little romper room? And I see Sally, and I see Tom, and I see. We're grateful to have you here today. So take a deep breath with me, won't you? It's Easter. Yeah. Now, there are extra chairs in the room, so don't be worried. We're not really as empty as you may think we are. And what I know is we are full of heart. That's what I know. At this time, I would like to bring Miss Suzanne. Where'd my little Miss Suzanne go? Oh, there she is. Come on up here, Miss Suzanne. I will need a, I don't see any of our microphones. Okay. Hey, want to stop by and pick that one up as you go by? All right, so we're going to get started here. Suzanne Frost, our local poet laureate, as I like to refer to her, is going to share a piece of original work. welcome good water. This is quite a significant thing, isn't it, Suzanne?
It sure is, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, my mom passed on Easter, and and I was writing and finishing this poem at the very same time. She was living in Hermosa Beach at the time, or actually it was Long Beach, and she'd had a long illness, and I was, and she had suffered. So there was that bittersweetness in that she was free of that and with God. So
thank you, Suzanne.
You're
Thank you, really.
yeah. So the next year, I really couldn't read this poem again. I wasn't quite ready. But 2 years later, I live, by her grace, she's given me so much since her passing. So of course, I'm going to read this in her honor. And it's also just happy Easter, everyone. I realize that we don't, we're non-denominational. You may have other paths. But for me, it's a wonderful reminder of all the blessings we've ever had in our lives, and it's a time to remember those. I mean, how many of us have felt blessed in our lives at one time or another? I think there's most of us, maybe once. Even if you're going through hard times, if you can just try to concentrate on that, celebrating that one gift, that one saving grace you received, the time when you felt like suddenly life was wonderful. And that's the way I felt when I wrote this. And hopefully it can transfer to you. Welcome, good water. On this Easter day, all is healed by the one who brings us all skilled soft talk, subtlety, and hugs. The one who protects mothers. Hear that, Mom? Children, teachers, all of us, and the rest of the universe. Our daily resurrection is watching the divine, loving breath of life each moment. All forgiveness and peace are around today and every day, which can feel like having a safe, endless opportunity to eat double cream French brie, but it's more than this. Spirit rises above and below Mount Agassiz, keeps out the bitter cold of despair, helps us climb to her miraculous peak and stay there. Radiant sun and empathic pine resolve difficult trajectories with infinite empathy. We emerge from winter crags with good water and sunny, cool skies, glistening attention to all our shared souls, and the love we muster into each and every second of this and every glorious day.
How about that? Yeah. As you're comfortable, please rise. We are blessed today with Matt Devlin, Trina Getz, and Steve Huffman. Round of applause. Yeah, it's Easter. All is well. This is an original, so be sure and appreciate.
No, this is Eddie Watkins Jr.
Oh, this is, I'm sorry.
It is
It's an
Eddie
original
Watkins
Eddie
Jr.
Watkins
It's,
Jr.
original.
It's an original Eddie Watkins Jr.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, there you go. All right, my friends, let's do this thing. Here we go.
I'm not worried about tomorrow, 'cause today I declare freedom from yesterday's state of affairs. For today all things are new. Don't it feel good to know that
All is well and unfolding as it should. All is well. All is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now. Right now. All is well. All is well. All is well and unfolding as it should.
I can change my reality by changing changing my mind. Perfect love, peace, and harmony are yours and they're mine. I am blessed and so are you. Don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? All is well, all is well. Divine Spirit is directing me right now.
Right now.
All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should.
I am cloaked by the Spirit. I am led by the divine. I am one with all that is. My soul is free from time. I am blessed and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? All is well, all is well.
Divine
All
Spirit is
is
directing.
All is well.
Let me hear you sing.
All is well.
Don't you know that?
All is well.
Everybody sing.
All is well.
Last time now.
All is well and unfolding as it should.
And say good morning. Woo!
All is well. Let me hear you.
Rolling now.
All is well.
Don't you know that?
All is well.
Train's running now.
All is well.
Somebody stop us.
All is well and unfolding as it should.
Woo! Now say good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Good job. Good job. How about a round of applause for those musicians? Come on now. They sound good. They look good. They volunteer their time. That's good. Yeah, round of applause, right? Thank you. Are you visiting for the first time? If you are, you should have gotten a little blue card out there at the door. And drop that in the basket as it comes around or as you're comfortable. We love to stay in touch. Somebody said, Penny, when you say that I'm going to track you, or no, they didn't say track. They said, Penny, when you say, and I'm going to stay in contact until you tell me to go away, they said, sometimes that feels a little funny. I said, it's intended to be funny. But we do want to stay in touch. We're here to support you on your spiritual journey. We are. And if for some reason you're not getting the e-letter or you're not getting communications from us, talk to Sean. Sean's your guy right there. Office at Unity of Flagstaff. Yeah, Sean. There we go. So what I want to tell you about Unity of Flagstaff, for those of you who may not know, and those who do, just kind of hang on. I'll be done in a minute. We are based on affirmative prayer here at Unity. It is what Unity, the movement, is actually founded on, is affirmative prayer. Now, that's a really fancy way of saying we'll see the good for you and with you when you can't. That's what that is. There are a lot of different ways to do affirmative prayer. Our prayer team is investigating all kinds of ways and expanding into it all the time. The bottom line is this: God is good, but only all the time, and you are one with that. And when you can't remember it, we will. So you can get that kind of support through our prayer partners that are in the room today that are willing to pray with you. Would you please raise your hands? Prayer partners, thank you for that. Round of applause for those folks who hold the prayer consciousness of this community all the time. It's a powerful thing, and it works. And we've got proof because people tell us, right? So we're here to support you with that. Ask a prayer partner for prayer today if you need support. Or if you just want to celebrate something. 1-800-NOW-PRAY. Yep, 24/7. Put it on speed dial 1. That's what I say. Right? Hit that baby. Talk to those people. And they will answer the phone and they will say, how may I pray with you? Not a bad opening line. And we have a prayer box over here by the stained glass. Thank you for checking that out. If you're not comfortable sharing your prayer requests when we go through gratitudes and prayer requests, that's fine. Drop it in the box. It'll be held in confidence by our prayer team for 30 days. And it's also held by Silent Unity because we send it off to there too. Man, you've got so many people praying for you. It is so cool. You just can't go wrong. And you can always call the center here and pray with myself or with Selena. We're happy to support you that way. All right, speaking of opening prayer, where's Miss Marcia? Oh, there she is. She's hiding back there in the back. Did you like to? You're a greeter today, too. She's double dipping. Come on up, Marcia. Board member, prayer partner, new board member. A round of applause. Yeah. Suzanne. Returning, yeah, from after decades. And I just wanted to also acknowledge Suzanne Frost is one of our new board members, too. Suzanne that shared with the poem, so thank you for that. I'm afraid to say anything when the screen says grammar aficionado, because that makes me nervous that I might not say it right. Nah, I never get nervous. All right, Marcia, there you go.
Okay. One thing I always say, when we say that prayer works, we mean that you work. When we pray for you to know what your capabilities are and what is already there for you. So, I was looking through my phone and I saw this thing I heard from Penny, and it's that the definition, I said the definition of a miracle is a change in perception. So let's pray into that. Get comfortable, as you will. If you wish to close your eyes, feel welcome. Today, we celebrate a miracle of rebirth. The rebirth, I claim, is a change in the way I see myself. Today, I acknowledge the miracle that I already am. And in that space, life looks wonderful. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you, Marcia. All right. It is now my pleasure to introduce you. You all guys know her, Miss Carolyn Rich. Thank you. Round of applause. She's serving as our platform assistant today, and she's also serving on the search committee, which we are grateful for that. Round of applause for our search committee. They're working hard. They're working hard. It's also known as Zen Master, a friend, and more. So thank you, Carolyn. We appreciate it. Come on out here, honey, where we can see you. We get you kind of stuffed back there in the corner, don't we? Okay. All right. There you go. Good morning.
As is a recommended practice, let's start with our gratitudes, prayer requests, and celebrations. We collectively affirm with you and those that you pray with and celebrate with that the presence of the good is in all things and is one power. We know with you that God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, knows the details. Would anyone like to share?
Couple of things. One is I haven't been to a concert in a long time, but I got to go see Santana live, and it was me. Yeah, I did, and it was great. They rocked. I just want to take that in for a moment. And I really appreciated what you were offering, Suzanne. My mom. This is my first Easter since my mom passed, and she loved Easter. So, Mom, love you.
Am I on? Yeah, okay. So we are affirming that rocks that you got to see Santana live, by the way. That's cool. And we are just bringing your mom into our consciousness. We loved her so, such a light. And we feel that completion, right? The first Easter, the first Christmas, we feel those. So I just stand with you in that. Present to what we feel, and recognizing the depth to which we feel that is equal to the love that we've shared. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah. Happy Easter, Mom. Right? Okay.
What I have is a combination of all three, gratitude, a prayer request, and a celebration. Can you hear me?
A little closer.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't matter, Sean, if we can't hear her.
We adopted an adult cat last November when we moved to Flagstaff. And when you adopt an adult, anybody, you get what you get.
This is called musical microphones.
How's
Yeah.
that? Ooh, sorry. If I make myself jump, I know it's too much. So, sorry, everybody.
No,
So
nice.
when you adopt an adult, anybody, you get what you get. And she came with supposedly no medical needs, but in reality, some significant medical needs. And we had the choice to either deal with it lickety-split for like 1/3 the cost, or drive a distance and have someone take care of our dogs. And you know, it gets to be an expensive day even without doing anything. And then the cost of the thing was not small. And so we decided to do what was right for the cat. And I celebrate that. And I celebrate that she's been in casts for several days, and now her casts are off on the earliest versus the latest day. 2-leg casts are off. And she is well. So I celebrate that wellness that technology allows us to add. I celebrate the beauty of love and light that flows through her body. And I celebrate those with the skills to do quality work on anybody's body. I celebrate that.
We're always excited to hear about kitties, aren't we? Aren't we, Emerson? Yeah. So we are affirming what that represents. We're affirming the healing. We're affirming how that feels. But we are affirming what that represents in our lives. Get it? Healing is happening. We are blessed by science. We are grateful for the knowing and the discernment. Plug that in your life, right? Thank you for sharing. Yes, dear one.
Hi, my name is Chloe. I have a prayer request for my friend who recently came out as trans, and his parents now don't accept him and will not use his pronouns and have threatened to kick him out of the house.
All right, take a breath. That's a big one, isn't it? There's a lot of edges that get shoved around on that. We feel that, don't we? But what I know you're feeling, Chloe, is the love of a friend and the hurt that they are experiencing right now. And first of all, that about you. More of that in the world. More of that in the world. The love, the understanding, the caring. More of that. So thank you, Chloe, for bringing that. And we know that your friend is safe and loved and cared for. I see at least one person that's true about, right? And we model that in our lives, and we hold that for them. And we recognize all the energy that swirls around it is noise. The divine nature is what matters. And thank you for showing it, modeling it, and seeing it in them. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, more of this. Yeah.
I was just overwhelmed with like a powerful paradigm shift in the parents, and I just want everyone to agree with me for just an amazing explosion of love and understanding in their hearts, and some meltdown of, the structure that they've believed, and just moving purely into love and acceptance of their child, and 100% change of thinking. And I just speak that forth today. I see it, I feel it, and I'm believing for that today.
And so it is. Thank you, Steve. And so it is. Yeah, and so it is. Thank you. All right, who's next? Here we go. Hi, Miss Suzanne. Hi, Ken.
I just wanted to say thanks to God and oneness and all of oneness for just an amazing thing that happened to me in the last 2 days. I even put on Facebook, I was feeling really, because we've had that storm come through. We're enjoying all this wonderful weather, and then suddenly we had that storm, and I was kind of stuck at home when I didn't want to be. So I was sad, and I prayed about it. So the next day, my best friend from school, contacts me and say, "Oh, guess what? I'm driving through Flagstaff on Easter, and maybe we might want to connect." So I had an early breakfast with her, and I just thought, I have never ever experienced, a result of a prayer faster than that, and so I'm very grateful. And then my request for prayers would be a person that I met when I was downtown yesterday. He and his wife were downtown, and I just struck up. I don't know how, but we struck up a conversation. And he said he's a veteran. He's homeless in town apparently. He did 7 tours in Afghanistan. And he said that his veterans' benefits have been turned off. So let's give a solid prayer for him, that his benefits will be restored and he will be given the respect that is due.
And so it is. Right? And so it is. And we stand in the knowing. By all appearances, we see the injustice, we see the unfairness, we see the disappointment, and we hold that in light, and we see through it, knowing that He is so much more than that, so much more than all those tours of duty, so much more as a light in the world. And we see the path opening easy and effortlessly. And we feel forgiveness in our hearts when we want to feel judgment. Because that's how we stay true to the divinity of who He is. We will see it with Him. And so it is. Okay, take a breath. Some of these things we feel them, don't we? And I like to remind you that feeling, that that we feel, that's compassion. Celebrate that you have that within you and you're experiencing it. Celebrate that.
Just found out my stepmom had a heart attack last night, and her daughter took her to ER. They live in the same house, and she's in the hospital right now, and I guess doing okay at this point. So
All right.
healing for Doris is her name.
Doris. Okay. Can we bring Doris into our hearts? Let's just bring that in. Feel it? Yeah. We don't even have to know Doris, do we? Because we know she's a light in the world, and we know that she serves us in ways that we don't even have an idea about. We know that she is love, and she is loved. And we are affirming that healing is happening now. She is wholeness. She is perfection. And we give way for that to express in its highest and best right now. And we affirm it as so. And so it is. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Take a breath. Yeah, there we go. I have the best seat in the house. Do we feel complete with that? All right. Deep breath. And release. I'm going to turn that back over to you, darling.
We are grateful for the power of prayer and the good news spoken. And so it is, and so we let it be. And if you'll say with me now, unity principle number 5. It is not enough to just understand and study these teachings. We choose to live the truth we know. And the short version? Directions.
Directing change, live the truth you know.
Well, I've never been a PA on Easter before, so I'll try and do my best. I was thinking a lot about Easter this past week, and if you look around the world, going back at least 8,000 years, there are stories in many faith traditions about death and resurrection. In ancient Sumeria, Inanna, the goddess of love, died and was resurrected with the help of her father Enki, the god of wisdom. In Egypt, Osiris is killed by his brother, only to be revived later by his wife Isis. Bodhidharma, one of the founders of Zen Buddhism, died and was much later seen walking by a man who spoke with him, prompting the locals to open Bodhidharma's tomb, which was empty. I'm most familiar with the Christian story, but there are many more. And it made me wonder why in so many cultures around the world and for many thousands of years did we need stories of death and resurrection that were particular to the time and place where people have lived? Why is this such a running theme? I couldn't really come up with an answer. But
I'm so glad. I was getting worried. What am I going to talk about?
couldn't really come up with an answer, but I know that in some way, as we search for our divine expression, we relate to the idea of the things that need to be left behind and the ways in which we are called to move forward that feel like rebirth or resurrection or something completely different from what was before. And in addition to that, I've always wondered about the time in between death and resurrection in all these stories. In the Christian story, Jesus dies at noon on Friday and doesn't reappear resurrected until Sunday morning. So what was happening then? We all know how the story ends, but I wonder a lot about those 2 days. What called to Jesus or any of these other figures who came into a resurrection, what called to them from post-death into new life? And what is it that happens in these beings? What are they showing us in these stories that helps us to understand how death can be turned into resurrection and how our connection to the divine leads us each individually into what that is? I'll let you answer that.
Well, that was only spectacular. Okay, I think we're going to have another treat by our trio over here, Trina Getz, Matt Devlin, Steve Huffman. Round of applause. Only one of my favorite songs, right?
Just give me a moment here.
All the time you need.
Resetting the stage.
Resetting the stage.
Okay. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude is all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude is all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, Gratitude is all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. Karen Drucker.
Pretty nice, huh? Take a breath. Not really sure what I could possibly have to say, but I'm sure I'll think of something. So take a breath. Can you feel that sense of connection? Feel that gratitude within? Bring to your mind's eye in this moment something that you are grateful for. You got it? Bring it in. Allow it to wash over you and remind you the very glory of the divine that resides within you. We feel the joy of that which we are grateful for. We connect with that memory and that knowing. And in the quiet of your heart, you say, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I feel the gratitude run through all the cells of my body. I allow myself to be blessed. I embrace the good that I am. And I release that which prevents me from knowing that good. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And now we take that sense of gratitude and we see it extending beyond this room. And we put it out there. And we say, I am so grateful. And we look to see that which brings us back to gratitude. We see the good in the world. We hold the knowing. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. In the silence, we affirm, I'm so grateful. And we come back now, celebrating all that we are. The light that rises up from within us and expresses into the world. We show our gratitude to the universe by expressing it. I'm so grateful. And so it is. And so we let it be.
Every now and then this world can swallow you and I, break you down a little at a time. But together we can make it right. Follow our hearts deep into the night. Maybe help someone else along the way. We'll light this world from the inside out. We'll leave the fear and darkness behind. And it's just a subtle glow that grows one soul at a time. For keep the faith, we light this world from the inside out. If we keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out. We have felt the chill of an ill will blowing in. The puppet master, he spins his empty lies. But if we were merely sheep, we would be theirs to keep. But hand in hand, we will make a stand. We'll light this world from the inside out. We'll leave the fear and darkness behind. And it's just a subtle glow that grows one soul at a time. We'll keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out. If we keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out. By its cover, the gender of your lover,
The color of our skin is not a sin.
so put the hate away. We don't need it here today. And we can go through all of this again. We'll light this world from the inside out. We'll leave the fear and darkness behind. And it's just a subtle glow that grows one soul at a time. For keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out. And we'll light this world from the inside out. We'll leave the fear and darkness behind. And it's just a subtle glow that grows one soul at a time. For keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out. If we keep the faith, we'll light this world from the inside out.
Really, right? Right? Come on now. Give it up. Give it up. I know. Did you feel that landing? Thank you, you guys. Really. Wow. Okay, and I get to follow that. We'll light this world from the inside out. Don't be sorry about that. Verklempt is what we do best around here, don't you think?
I was thinking that was the first song I ever heard Matt perform.
Ah, that was the first song.
When he walked into Trans Inn when we were renting a dance hall.
Yeah. So Trina's reminding us that was the first song that Matt performed when we were over in the little dance hall, renting by the hour. Josie and Matt walked up to, Josie and Matt walked, we had, it wasn't a very big room, but Josie and Matt walked up to me the first day that I was there, and they said, oh boy, I didn't know this was going to happen. Okay, and they said, we want to help you build this ministry. Round of applause. They're going south to Phoenix, but they'll be back. They've already got their Airbnbs all scheduled for the next couple months, right? Yeah. Inside out. Easter. You've said this before. It's not my favorite Sunday to deliver a message. I know. Ministers probably shouldn't say that, huh? But it's all right. Everybody has an Easter story, right? We're not going to share them all, but I'm just saying, everybody's got one. Or a story about Easter. Maybe that is a better fit. This is what I can breakfast for 80 in the basement of the church. Eggs, bacon, biscuits, gravy, baby. We're talking food. If you can't get comfortable or comforted by that, you're in the wrong place. Breakfast for 80 was what my favorite Easters were. In the basement of the church with my grandma. As we listened to the people outside celebrating sunrise service, we were cooking. We were cooking. Not much has changed. Yeah, I still like to cook, right? So what's your Easter story? What I can tell you was, on Easter, for me, the light was a pilot light of a gas stove, barreling away, cooking biscuits. The sound of that black iron skillet and the spoon that kept hitting it as she's stirring the gravy, right? Bam, bam, bam. The light was a pilot light, and the sound was the sound of love to me. We'd go down in that basement, and it was always dark. Midwest, everything's damp, only all the time. We'd go down in that basement, and it'd be really dark because it was really early in the morning. I'm thinking about it. They're doing sunrise service, and we're already cooking because we're going to serve breakfast to those folks. Easter morning breakfast. We'd go down there, and we'd be in that area, and we'd start cooking, and it was kind of cold, and I'd probably be complaining a little bit. I know, hard to imagine. But what I can tell you is the light for us did look like a pilot light. The space was dark, but what I felt was love. What she saw was light, and what I felt was love. And what they got, all those people attending sunrise service, they got a really great breakfast. And they got fed at more levels than I would have understood at that part in my life. I had no idea how my soul was being fed on those Easter mornings. And we'd always sing, I come to the garden alone. We'd be belting it out. What's your Easter story? There are a lot of elements to choose from in the Easter story, aren't there? And it changes with time and through the years what our Easter story can be. There's the big meals, the Last Suppers. There's the prayer and contemplation. There's the fear. There's the sadness. There's the loss. There's the betrayal. Wow, this is fun. Don't know why I don't like talking about Easter. And then there is also, perhaps somewhere in there, the opportunity to recognize the presence and the resurrection of the light that is within us. Now we're talking my kind of Easter with a side of biscuits and gravy. Right? Now we're talking my kind of Easter. The life that is within is what we are resurrecting, my friends. The light that resides within. The message is called Live into the Light. It doesn't say get a map and try to find it. It doesn't say I sure hope. I'm wishing you lots of luck on that. It says live into the light because it is present in our world no matter how many sound bites you listen to, no matter how many newspapers you read, no matter how many times you do encounter a veteran that is homeless and hungry. There is light all around. Ours is to keep seeing it for him and seeing it in ourselves. I'm not saying that fills his belly. I'm not saying it fixes the injustice. But I am saying that it's a good place to start. To know that the light is all around. This is what Easter, and this is what we are resurrecting, is the light, the divine expression that we are within. And I love that once a year, I say that now, I wasn't saying that a few minutes ago. I love once a year Easter gives me the chance to say that. To remind you, to resurrect within you the things that matter the most. The light is reached not by turning back from the darkness, but by going through it, Leonard Roy Frank said. It's not about turning away and saying, I can't see it, I don't see it, I don't want to see it. It's about walking through it and knowing that there cannot be darkness without light. There cannot be. And that's within you. Wow, we're on the first page. I'll go home and write all that in there because it wasn't necessarily there. And I love the permission you give me in this room to do that. I do. When we choose, we get to allow that light to cause us to ascend into our higher consciousness. Now something happened. Because this story's been around a long time. Something happened that day. And I wouldn't begin to try to interpret it. I mean, do you know how many times that story's been told? Go ahead, Carolyn, start a story and we'll see what we end up with at the end of the service. Now, come on, you know this. And I am not saying that there's not validity in this story. Please, dude, and don't email me about that. I'm not saying that this story isn't valid because look at the number of people, millions of people, that this is a story that brings them hope, that reminds them that they're infinite. It may be a story that makes them feel guilty. I don't know. You choose. What's your Easter story? How do you want to live into the light that is all around you? There you go. Work on that one, right? And you know, that ascension thing, it's such a cool visual, isn't it? Oh, right? I mean, ooh, that was pretty good. I'm not going to try it again. So, there it is, that ascension thing, right? It's kind of a big deal. Got our attention, didn't it? Made that story stick. Got to say that for sure. And I'm not saying that something didn't happen there. What I can tell you is I don't know about trumpets and clouds. I don't know about angels and, I don't know about all that, right? But what I can tell you is this. I have had those moments. You have too. You've had those moments in your life that you go, whoa, I hear trumpets. I feel the oneness that I am in this moment. I am connected. Those are moments of triumph. And I believe that we get to have them not just on Easter, but I like the story that it reminds me that they're available. We get to triumph over the things that separate us from our divinity.
I don't know. Maybe you will see angels. Cool. Share if you do. Tell me that that's what's happening in your life. Not right now. But let's celebrate those moments that we begin to recognize that opening to our higher thought, that we start to see the potential within ourselves and everyone around us. You know what? I'm thinking this is what Easter's about. Look, guys, all right, I came here, all right, and I made a few people unhappy, touched a lot of hearts, got a lot of people following me around. These 12 guys go everywhere I go. And I seem to have made an impact somewhere along the way. Because all I said was, love. That's what I said. Be nice. That do unto others thing. Love. And as Carolyn reminded us, this story is not unique to Christianity. We've done a really good job of marketing with it and kind of, promoting it. But it is not unique to Christianity. And this ascension that we're talking about is storied through the ancients. It is. So there must be something in it. There must be a reason that we grab onto that. And you know what I think it is? It's our little soul that says, let me go there. Let me ascend to that level of consciousness. Let's cross out the things. Let's crucify the things that separate me from my divine expression. Let's crucify and cross those out. And let's resurrect the life that's within us, not the life we're waiting for, the one that's already in us. He said, really, it's simple. Get your fish and let's go. We got some people to talk to. And away he went. And I'm not dismissing the importance of that. I'm not making light of that. Well, yeah, I am. But the point is this. I'm not meaning to sound disrespectful. What I'm saying is what he said. These works and greater you too shall do. Get off your duff and don't act like this is just something I can do. And I will show you the importance of this. And I will walk through some suffering because you're going to do that too. And there will be sacrifice on the way to this ascension. I might have to give up something or someone that I really love. Because I am called into and compelled to bring forward my divine expression. I think he had a pretty good concept. And I think it is backed up by the fact that it's not unique to our teachings. And this is from the inside out, my friends. This happens right here. And then it'll happen out there. Rumi said this, the wound. The wound is the place where the light enters you. So when we don't like it and it doesn't feel good and it hurts and it's unfair and it's unjust, and we don't like it, it's the wound where the light enters. And whether it was by the hand of God, whether it was by a big bang, whether it was a black hole or a time continuum, I don't care. I have no opinion about that. Whatever you think about that, go for it. If it does no harm and it brings you peace, go with that story. But this is what I can tell you, regardless of any of those stories, there was light. In the beginning, there was light. It is not something we have to create or go look for. It's right there in the opening chapter of that textbook we call the Bible. It's right there in the stories of the ancients. There was light. Ta-da! I mean, say it with me. There was light. Ta-da! Thank you for remembering that. Okay, let's do it again now that we've rehearsed. There was light. Ta-da! I love it. There you go. And you know what? There still is. I know it's noisy on this planet. When has it not been noisy on this planet? Come on. It's noisy. And there is light. Say it with me. There is light. There is light. We are light. We are light. Look at Selena back there smiling at me. Here she goes. She says she's going to do that thing where she's going to try to avoid not getting emotional. So there is light. Charles Fillmore said this. He said, it's often associated, light is, with the illumination of the mind and the soul. And it guides us toward higher consciousness and spiritual clarity. Light is seen as the essence of divine presence. There's light. See? You think it would be beneficial to remember that? I have found it to be helpful in my life. There is light. And I choose to live in it. There is light. Say it with me. There is light. And I choose to live in it. And I choose to live in it. We are crossing out the things that separate us from our knowing. We are resurrecting the divine nature of who we are. And we are ascending to our greatest expression. There's light. It's a profound message of transformation. Literal, allegorical, metaphorical, all the illicals. I'm just saying. But it is a story of transformation. It's a staying power. And it guides us when it seems dark. In the native traditions, the rites of passage signify rebirth, the shedding of an old identity, the embracing of a new way of being. I call that resurrection. And this is the trick to resurrection. It's about getting back up again. It's about finding the life within. It's about allowing Spirit to express through you. This is our resurrection. This is our ascension. Happy Easter. Woo!
I'll try to get through this one without crying.
Sean, are we? So this, Steve and I wrote this song. We both told our wives that we thought it related to the Easter story, and they both said we were blasphemous, I think was the word, but we don't think so. 1, 2, 3. Climbing on a ladder when suddenly I fell. Lying on the floor, it hurt like hell. Thinking to myself, boy, what have you done this time? But then I do what I've done my whole life. When I fall down to get back up, I fall down to get back up. I fall down to get back up. I fall down to get back up. Everybody's been upside down. Sometimes life spins you around. Sometimes lost, sometimes found. Stand back up and stand your ground. Everybody's played the part of a fool. Everybody's had a heartbreak or two. When life's falling apart, you gotta make a new start. So do what we've done our whole lives. I fell down to get back up, and I fall down to get back up, and I fall down to get back up, and I fall down to get back up. Everybody's been upside down. Sometimes life spins you around.
sometimes lost, sometimes found. Stand back up and stand your ground. When I fall down, I get back up. 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 Everybody
It feels like life has hit me with a 2x4.
Some folks think I'd be better off staying down here on the floor. But
We're not staying down anymore. 2, 3, 4.
I fall down to get back up. I fall down to get back up. I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. Everybody's been upside down. Sometimes life spins you around. Sometimes lost and sometimes found. Stand back up and stand your ground. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up.
break it down.
I fall down to get back up.
I fall down and get back up. When I fall down and get back up. When I fall down and get back up.
When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up. When I fall down to get back up.
When I fall down and get back up.
Round of applause! And you can have your seats back if you want them. There we go. It is time, isn't it? Take a deep breath. Aren't we blessed? Are we blessed? We're blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Great job. And I love that song for Easter. And great job. We don't do blasphemy. How do you spell that? Ask Marcia. Oh, that's great. I love it. So now and look, you remembered, huh? Thank you for remembering. Thank you, Emerson. So we are preparing for the celebration of abundance. Come down here, you cute girls. Here we go. Woohoo! Round of applause for our basket folks. Do we have a board basket blesser today? Come on up, Miss Marilyn. This is our board basket blesser. You too can. You get right there in the center. See, because this is what's happening right now in the ministry. I am fading out. You notice that? Okay, there you go. All right, here we are. Thank you, Miss Marilyn and Sean. Ooh, we got the big guns out there today. How about that? And together, let's do it, guys. Hold your microphone up there.
We are good by our giving. We are grateful in our receiving. Thank you, Spirit.
Okay, I'm not that faded out. Let's do it again. Here we go. We multiply our good by our giving. We are grateful in our receiving. Thank you, Spirit. There you go. Now they heard us. Who's this guy? Stand up here, Tom, real quick. I'm going to steal your mic. I know this is off script. Go ahead and start gathering the money, and we'll back up the money. We'll back up the money truck, and Tom's going to tell us a little bit about his next. He's going to be with us the next 2 Sundays. Round of applause. All right. Nothing like putting you on the spot, huh?
Yeah,
I know.
We didn't rehearse this.
No, we did not.
So
I didn't rehearse anything.
No, it is my pleasure to be able to share a deeply spiritual journey that started actually when I was in college, and it carried.
That was 10 years ago.
It was just a few, 40 something.
Hey.
So at any rate, this is a 2-part series. The first part of it is my 32-year journey that began with a vision in college. That all I did was I didn't let this feeling that I got, I didn't let it go. And what happened through the course of my life, the universe kept feeding me more and more information to the point after 32 years, the whole purpose of what this journey was about was revealed to me. And then part 2, the following week, will be what I did with it afterwards. So
There
I
you
do
go.
invite you to come out for the next 2 weeks. Thank you.
There'll be a workshop after the second
The
Sunday.
second week.
Yes.
Second week.
All right.
All right, thank
You
you.
hear it? It's worth seeing. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Give me a hug. Don't. Sorry about the microphone thing. Yeah, I forget about that thing. Okay. Oh, wait. All right. Now I'm really going to
this
cut
one's
you
you.
loose.
This one's for me.
No, closer to your mouth.
Oh, you want me to put this up here so y'all can hear me?
We don't want to miss a word, Marilyn.
Oh, this is when I tell them I think about being on the board.
We're having a blood drive today. In case you didn't get the word, go out to the parking lot after service.
Okay, and?
But
wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. We're looking for your fun family photos. Do you have anything that looks like this? We want it. Mother's Day and Father's Day. We're going to have 2 montages to show with service. So please email them to me, office@unityoflagstaff.org.
And we thank Miss Trina for that because she is the one that puts that together every year. Thank you very much. And?
Save the date. Sunday, May 11th, Mother's Day at Bushmasters Park.
Okay.
Be there.
Or be square.
Exactly.
So yeah, Mother's Day and Bushmaster. We had thought about doing Easter and then it snowed yesterday, so I was glad we didn't go through with that little plan. So we'll see you at Bushmaster. Mother's Day, 10:30 a.m., same deal. We have a lot of fun out there in the park.
Board consciousness is fun. What this is about is...
Wait, let's try that again.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. I'm new on the board. I'm new on the board, and we had a big meeting yesterday, and we looked at what this is all about, our community, our spiritual, wonderful, loving community that I see out there when I look at your faces.
It's the best seat in the house, isn't it?
It is.
Told you.
I don't get to be up here. It's scary. It's scary. But y'all look so friendly. It's okay. And we want you to know that the board's going to come out every week. And
that's fair warning.
Yeah. Maybe the rest of them will be better than me, but I'll get into it. Give me some time on the board here, and I'll
okay, move her along, Sean.
All right.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to be building consciousness every week with a board member. And this week we're building consciousness into unity and into our incoming minister. And we've chosen to start off with fun.
All right, Marilyn, tell them. Board consciousness is. Tell them.
Board consciousness is have fun while you're here.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
And on that bombshell, I'm here to tell you ways to give. You can send fee-free Zelle payments at unityoflagstaff1@gmail.com. Participate in abundance giving on Sunday celebration. We process all checks, cash, and gold coins. You can mail your tax returns and investment dividends to P.O. Box 1740, Flagstaff, Arizona 86002.
We are shameless.
And a bonus opportunity. If you want to talk about legacy giving to Unity, please talk to me and we'll set an appointment for that. As always, thank you for supporting Unity Flagstaff.
Round of applause. There we go.
All right, we'll say it together.
Okay.
Bring the baskets down. Come on down here, kids. All right.
All right. We say thank you. We
are
are
abundant,
abundant, and so it is. Thank you, Spirit.
And there you go. As you're comfortable, please stand as we affirm the power of protection. The power of, what did I say? Prayer for protection. All right, here we go. The light of God surrounds us.
Claim the light. The love of God enfolds us.
Claim the love.
The power of God protects us. Claim the power. The presence of God watches over us. Claim the presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Thank you, my friends, and enjoy this Easter parade music. We have some treats out in the hall. Please help yourself. We have some egg for missions over here on the counter. They're little eggs, and they have affirmations in them, so I call them egg formations. And it's coming up now, huh? There we go. Not her. She's the wrong one. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, and here we are. Really, there's going to be an Easter parade song here, I swear. Hit the skip button, buddy. Okay, all right. Well, have a great week. Happy Easter. Thank you for being with us. It's 60% off today. There you go.
Happy Walmart.
Well, the office clicks were
Okay.
natural deodorant, so there isn't anyone for us to make fun of